For the market size and the demand, for the travel and toiletry industry, it's currently at $6.8 million and is expected to grow to over $12.4 million by the end of 2034. For the toiletries industry, it's sitting currently at $200 billion and it's expected to grow to over $300 billion by the end of 2034 as well. What the solution I have here for you guys today is the travel scrub that we've talked about before, and we also have the same concept for the hair. So you can put your shampoo products in there as well. We also have a quick dry towel that can fit in your pocket. For the home use, we have a silicone scrubber that carries less bacteria than your average loofah. And we also have our bar soap holder that's going to drain off any excess soap that comes with when you're showering. If you wanted to even take it a step further and simplify your shower spaces a little bit more, you can use all of these travel products to get rid of the body wash bottles and also the shampoo bottles in the shower. As for my competitors, I have 3 of them, but 2 are indirect. For my indirect, we have Dr. Squatch and Manscaped, who are both focused in their niches. Manscaped focuses on selling trimmers to men, and Dr. Squatch is focused on selling their soap. But the reason they're included is because they both sell those home toiletries that we talked about earlier. As for Matador, they are my #1 competitor, and they're actually the only brand that I found that actually puts their own spin on toiletries. But what all 3 of these brands have in common is that none of them are reducing the amount of toiletries that you need to take with you when you travel. Only I'm doing that. As for my marketing strategy, I found that most of my target market is on all 3 of these platforms: Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. So my plan is to go into those Facebook groups and just start talking about my business and how it helped me. Then I'm going to post organically on Instagram and TikTok to get more of a following going. I'm confident that with my engagement, I can get over 1,000 followers by the end of the year. My next step after that is to reach out to those nano influencers who are looking to grow their own page. I'm going to send them my own product that fits into their niche, which they can talk about on their own channel to help both of us grow. The next step after that is to use some paid advertising to get the product out there even more exposure for my brand. The advertising is going to lead those people to a link or a landing page that gives them 15% off after they enter their email. Once they sign up for my email list, if they don't already become a customer immediately, later on, I'm going to retarget them with a special offer to get them onto my website and convert it into a customer. Now for the fun stuff, the moment you've all been waiting for. The money, or as some people like to call it, the financial information. These are my upfront costs. As you can see, it's just under $1,500 for the whole year. That's a break even of 75 sales at an average sale of $20. That's because of the business model. I'm sure you saw there was no inventory costs, and you're probably wondering why. Because of this business model, drop shipping, the customer just orders the product from my store and I reach out to the supplier directly and pay them. And I keep the profit between, but the supplier actually ships the product right to the customer's door. And that's how I'm able to maintain such a high margin. My margins go from 60 to 70%, and allowing myself to take a 10% hit to allow for advertising costs. So my margins end up being from 50 to 70%. In the first year, at 500 sales at an average sale of $20, I'm aiming to hit $10,000 in revenue. That leaves me a profit from anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000. I'm not going to take any payment of that for myself. I'm just going to keep rolling that into the next year to scale the business, which the next year will be my first full year of selling, where I'm confident that with the exposure from the additional revenue, I can put that into more advertising to boost my sales to $200 a month or $2,500 at the end of the year. In year 3 is when things get changed. The business model starts to develop a little further, and I'm going to reach out to those third-party logistics suppliers, companies, where they can actually warehouse my product and increase my shipping times. Being able to order in bulk to those third-party logistics companies, the supplier is actually going to be able to give me a discount on my products. So that's going to bump up my margins from 50 to 70, all the way up to 70% to 90%. As you can see, my target revenue hasn't changed. But of course, I'm not going to say no if I end up going over that revenue target. As for what I'm going to be putting into the business, I have no problem putting my own skin in the game to get this business moving. Whatever costs come up, I'm going to handle them. But as for how the operating expenses are going to stay so low, all the social media is going to be managed by me. I'm going to be creating those social media ads. I'm going to be doing all of the email marketing, the blog writing, running the website, optimizing the landing pages, and even doing the videography and photography. This business has lots of reasons to succeed. A few of them are, it's going to make traveling simpler for those, and it's going to declutter those spaces at home. It has the high margins you look for in a successful business. It's a simple business model with low operating costs. On top of that, it's fitting inside the market that's already expected to grow over time. I'm confident that I'm the right person to make this happen. I have the passion and the resilience and the determination to make this business a success. Take a trip with me to make this business real. Give me your vote of confidence to take this business from a dream to reality. It just makes sense, and that's sympathy. Thank you guys for listening. My name is Tyler.